Good morning, everybody. Who's excited? Today is day 1 of the 9-day cleanse, the 369. I'm going to be doing the advanced, showing you guys what that looks like. But remember, there is a simplified and an original. So I'll try to be posting as I go what it kind of looks like, and then at the end of the day kind of highlight everything that I've eaten or made and what it looks like. And then I'm thinking about doing a live either Saturday or Sunday, or maybe both, so that then if there's questions or people want to come on and see it all in person live, that's great too. So here we go, day 1. Who's excited? Now, the first thing that we start with is 16 ounces of lemon water in the simplified and original, but on the advanced you do 32 ounces of lemon water. And so I am very fortunate to have access to a lemon tree, so I can just come out here and pick one, pick a few. There we go. They're starting to drop. So our lemon tree though is a little bit of a hybrid, so they look like little oranges, but they're actually lemons. So, all right, let's go make it. I like to wash a lot of my produce, like the lemons, with a little bit of dish soap. Get it nice and sudsy. Use a scrubber just to kind of really get in all the grooves and crevices. And because anything you cut or you're squeezing in, it's gonna seep into your water. So we wanna make sure that it is clean. So, 1/2 a lemon to 16 ounces of water. So because I'm doing 32 ounces, I'm going to be doing the full lemon. Now, while I'm drinking my lemon water, I will start prepping my celery. Sometimes I'll have it done already, but typically do my lemon water and my celery. So I start off, I cut the ends off. I don't know if everybody else does, but I think they're kind of gross. Cut the bud off. But I just love the insides. They look like beautiful flowers. Well, kind of. This one not as much. Some of them really do. And then I'm just gonna put them to the side so that I can wash them. Now, I don't love the leaves so much in mine, so I just kind of pluck them off quick. So I feel like it makes the juice a little grittier. But typically, I would recommend, putting on some music, throwing on a podcast, putting on your favorite show. Something to do while or just get lost in your thoughts. Do some reflecting, do some meditation while you're standing here doing this stuff. Do a combination. Not too bad. So the celery stalks at Sprouts weren't too bad this week, so that's good. Sometimes they're puny. So honestly, sometimes I'll go to a different grocery store because they're just, for juicing, they're just too small for the amount of money at Sprouts. But they were pretty good this time. Alrighty. Then, to wash the celery, I just grab a big bowl. This actually is the insert to my Instant Pot, but it works perfectly for when I wash my celery. I just grab a few stalks. I just run it under the water. I know some people like to soak theirs, but I just like to give mine a good scrub and wash. This is the super thrilling and exciting part of the cleanse. Honestly, I love when my husband does this part for me. It's just, I don't know what it is. I just don't love it. Maybe because my hands get all dry from the water. I'm a baby. Now after we've waited at least 15 to 30 minutes after you finish your lemon water, then you go to your celery juice. Yum. All right, we have our fresh squeezed orange juice. So when I do the cleanse, I use fresh squeezed OJ. I do it myself versus the store-bought. I really try not to skim or alter the cleanse at all. So, wild blueberries, bananas, Atlantic Dulce tincture from Vimergy. This was a game changer. You can use the flakes, but Vimergy they did it right. Some green powder. So, spirulina. And then the barley grass juice powder. Washed cilantro. Now, that's kind of a lot. I put a lot in there today. Well, okay. So, here we go. Here's the ingredients. Now I'm going to add some water to it though, just because it's going to need to blend. Plus it tastes better. It's not as thick when you thin it out a bit. Right. Now let's go blend it. Ready? And here we have it. One heavy metal detox smoothie, ready to go. Remember, rinse the lid right away. Then it's clean and done with. All right, it's been probably an hour since I've had my celery juice, honestly. I just wasn't super hungry yet. So now, after at least 15 minutes or 30 minutes after the celery juice, then you can have your heavy metal detox smoothie and enjoy. Honestly, it's like my body craves these. Would you like an apple? This is technically lunch, even though it's a little bit later in my day, but sometimes on the cleanse, just how things go, I just wasn't really hungry until now. So, having my lunch today, it's gonna be the spinach soup. So we're gonna start off with some little grape tomatoes, already washed. We got fresh orange squeezed. Clove of garlic. 2 basil leaves. Cucumber is optional, but I like adding a little bit of cucumber in there. Cucumber, great hydrator. They're very hydrating for us. Spinach. So this ends up being like a cold soup. Doesn't that just look delicious? No, this is not my cup of tea right here. I didn't fit all the cucumber chunks in there, so I'll just eat these on the side. Sometimes it's nice when you're drinking a lot of juices and smoothies, getting in the nutrients. It's nice to keep some ingredients out and just eat those whole. You could eat them all whole if you wanted. You don't have to blend them. It's just sometimes easier to get down. All right, here we go. You know, it's always not as bad as it looks. It's just I don't love tomatoes. So, yeah. Can do this for lunch for 2 days, and then I'm gonna switch it up and have the liver rescue smoothie, and that was just delicious. So it just helps kind of break it up. Yeah. All right, dinner time. So we have a cauliflower and greens bowl on the menu tonight. There's different options you can choose from. This is just how I prefer to do it after I've done the cleanse a few times, and there's just some on there that I really don't care for. So it's kind of nice. It gives you a little variety to switch things up. But this one has some butter leaf lettuce, asparagus raw, cilantro, cauliflower. I have some regular sized chunks and some chopped up. green onions and tomatoes, but also 1 orange juiced. And then you can put a little ginger powder on it as well. So there's a couple different ways to eat this. I've done it a few different ways. Back when I was very sick, it was just too much for me to actually eat and chew because I had a lot of TMJ pain. And so I would actually blend it, which you can only imagine how good a salad is blended. But then the other ways you can eat it is to kind of put a little bit of mixture of everything into a leaf and just make a wrap out of it. Put a little bit of the ginger powder on it. That's the way, and then I just sip on the OJ. It's kind of like my little treat. And then you can also use the OJ or the tomatoes, green onion, cilantro, cauliflower to kind of make a sauce, blend it up, and then pour it over your greens as well. Try a few ways, see what you prefer, and enjoy. I'm not gonna lie, the dinners are probably the toughest part to get through the cleanse. They're not my thing. I don't love them. Like I said earlier, I'm not a huge raw tomato person. I'm eating all the green onions. And so they're a little bit more challenging to get down. And even my husband was saying, he was reminiscing, he's done 2 other cleanses with me before and was feeling a little bad watching me eat it. He came over to help distract me. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, not my favorite, but the cauliflower greens bowl I like because I save the orange juice and then you can have an optional date or 2 at the end. So this is like my little treat after the salad. That wasn't very good. I tried a new way tonight. Didn't love blending the stuff together, so I prefer just to make the little wraps and eat them that way. Definitely better for me. Anyways, I'm excited to sit and have my little treats and then continue on the night. Made it through, 1 night down.